There's not a day in the year that is more exciting than this.
This one's going to be big. In terms of the property market, it's your magic millions of real estate.
Stand by, and the red light is through. We're set for a start.
Okay, riders, power's on.
Set.
Power's on, starter's gone round, rate them up.
The first of 8.
We'd like to share with you a unique phenomenon that happens only once a year in Australia, when all the stars line up perfectly for the Gold Coast property market. It's a marketing and media phenomenon called The Event. And for 21 years, it's been wowing them. Like any remarkable event, it involves right time, right place thinking, and over 2 decades of experience. Here's the formula. Every major property market in Australia has a peak selling season, a dream season for sales and record prices. For the Gold Coast, it is January, when more than 1 million tourists descend on our beaches.
We've just elaborated and we've grown and developed it over the years, and we know now what works and what doesn't work, and we've been able to get this pretty much perfected so that it gives real value for money, but a big impact, a real wow statement in the marketplace.
They are here to unwind, soak up the sun, to relax. Us locals know all too well it's not too hard to fall in love with the Gold Coast. But at this time of year, a summer romance is irresistible. With emotions high, stock levels low and more buyers in town, the atmosphere makes for more competition, which drives up the prices. To this mix, we add one extra special element that the Ray White Event Group has perfected over 21 award-winning years. The Event, a complex, multifaceted, multimedia marketing campaign culminating in what the Australian Financial Review named a super auction, creating a perfect environment for the seller. A room teeming with up to 1,500 property enthusiasts and buyers. Many come away buying property sight unseen.
180.
In fact, auction is just the small part of it. The grand finale, if you like, of the biggest promotional campaign for property in the country. This is the biggest real estate event in Australia, and you've got to be part of it. Plugged into the colossal Ray White network, over 1,000 offices in Australia, New Zealand, Asia, the United Arab Emirates and the USA, the event draws on traffic from over 500,000 potential buyers before it's even out of the gates. Not to mention the million-strong Ray White International database. Add the fact the Ray White Event Group is Australia's largest real estate agency, with 15 high-profile offices. With heavy street presence across the coast, we have over 200,000 in the database. Then the marketing kicks in. The good, proven performer of print media, the Gold Coast Bulletin and optional others targeting passive buyers. Complemented by digital with realestate.com.au, delivering 4.5 million eyeballs. Add to the mix the increasing cloud of video through social media, both effectively targeting our interstate and overseas buyers. And finally, the Asian market. We saw the Asian century coming a decade ago and built a team of over 50 specialists to do business. Today we have offices in China, Hong Kong, Singapore and Indonesia, and 3 dedicated Asian offices on the coast. RWSP is now selling over $300 million worth of property annually to well over 300 Asian buyers. Across 21 record-breaking years, the event has grown to become a milestone on the Australian property calendar, attracting local and international press. As you can imagine, stage managing a phenomenon takes a bit of doing. Over 100 management and administrative staff backing up almost 110 of the city's best and most experienced agents.
One of the real risks about digital media these days is that it has made many agents very lazy. They feel all they need to do is stick it on the internet. But there's much more needed to be done to find buyers, to be able to go out into the market and find buyers, not wait for the buyer to come to them, but to be able to find buyers and to find many of them. And the second is to be a great negotiator, to be able to achieve the highest price for the seller.
The event team do not wait for buyers to contact them. They go out and create buyers for their clients, locally, nationally, and internationally. A showcase of residential and commercial property from all points north, south, east and west. A few years ago, marine was added to the portfolio. At the helm, brothers Andrew and Gregory Bell, who have built a super agency, named by Gold Coast Business News as two of the most powerful and influential on the Gold Coast. The Ray White Surfers Paradise Group has won the #1 office award in the Ray White Network for 21 years in a row, and this year was awarded the Large Agency of the Year at the prestigious REIQ Awards. The event touches well over 1 million people, maybe more. Remarkably, it still comes with a personal touch. There are limits to the number of properties that we can list, limits to the number of properties agents can manage, and very strict guidelines around the campaign to ensure your voice is always heard. Because at the end of the day, when all is said and done, you're the most important part of the event. It just wouldn't happen without you. And that, my friends, is just a small insight into this phenomenon, the event.
Pausing.